1, 2, 3.
Once upon a time, a galaxy was about the size of an orange. This big. Imagine your brain was this big as an orange. And it grew bigger, 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 and bigger. And then once it grew bigger, it popped! And everything exploded. Soon things started to join each other, making the planets, the sun, the comets, asteroids, meteoroids, and stars. Soon they all became into our galaxy, the Milky Way. And those that has come a lot of time. Since one day a big event happened. A big planet named Star crashed into Earth, making some of the life form. So now the land was just covering the desert, but all the volcanoes erupted, went away. So now, and the first planet Star sprouted. Soon they were going to a big forest. The forest was just a dry desert. How boring is it? But water was a different story. Underwater, soft-bodied creatures like trilobites from the Cambrian, what's happened before this, and a big predator named ate them up and swooped it away. Mommy. Swooped it away. And then up above wherever, it fled another type of this predator. The predator spin, and then whatever had to do to these. These are the first fish. They may look soft in the inside, but it's strong in the outside. The fish has a backbone. How do scientists know about the first fish? The first fish has only a backbone and a head. Soon, some fishes develop ribs, flippers, and then tails. So now, this is how we know what is an early fish and what is a late fish. The early fish came first. Soon, the first fish evolved. It sucked the egg. This may look like a fish to you, but wait until it develops. Soon, after the Silicon period have developed the Devonian period. The Devonian period came. Soon, big fishes started to evolve jaws. These are the jaws. The jaws are connected to the mouth. They were the first fish. But one thing that was loose and out was in the Devonian mass extinction, it wiped out lots of forcings, lots of the jaws, such as the biggest one, Dalchiostus. What we know all came extinct. Extinct means every one of the species got wiped out. But a group of fishes survived and developed legs to continue Earth's life evolution. But now a problem had came. The field underwater. I'm telling my story. And underwater, a big the sea. Go away! The sea scorpions had caves, and once as evolved, they had developed land. Soon, once the Devonian period had ended, the mass extinction was all done. A new planet came. Soon, the small flickering flowers became into large trees like this. This is big. These may look like trees. I'm sorry to say these are not trees. They may look like trees. The oxygen lies so high that the damp of the sun couldn't reach. The bugs will grow into mega size. You may know the biggest. Imagine this, a scorpion this small, and then it's deep. Imagine that you see a scorpion this small, then a bigger scorpion ate it. These scorpions scorpion lived today, and the size of bigs. Not all of them. The sea scorpions rised to land, but after that, evolving evolution strike did. The fishes of first ancestors came and turned into big lizards. That the fishes turned into big lizards that first walked the land. Next, if we know it. It's more, have you seen a trapdoor spider? Most trapdoor spiders are like the size of this big. But there is a trapdoor spider in the Carboniferous period that's this big. This trapdoor spider was made of silk of web. That's why they're going to spin the web, and the web will attract vibration. This vibration, so when a bug comes creeping near it, it will snap it, and they'll go and eat it that's a nice dinner, for their dinner. So who knows what's a millipede? A millipede is flat. It's kind of like bumpy, it makes a sound like this. And who knows about, and most millipedes are this size. But there's a millipede this size. It was really big, and it was really big, and it was wet. It was the biggest millipede founded on Earth. The millipede was a big Athropodes. But soon, a big storm rumbled. This may be, even though the Carboniferous period doesn't have to end, most scientists think this was the end for some big of the bugs. Or the world didn't start losing oxygen. No prehistoric spiders or insects or arachnids or insects could survive. So they became what we know the world is extinct. After generations striked, a group of fish, they grouped it up for the Permian survival. The Permian was a hot, dry desert. Like a desert. Just imagine that, a desert. Where hundreds and thousands or maybe billions of reptiles lived. At the first Permian, it was all like a Carboniferous period forest. The forest had mostly, but most of it in the early times of the Permian, it may be food. Scientists think so that there may be amphibians that have lived. They roamed the whole Carboniferous period, and there wasn't a desert. Soon the continent started to join in, called one big piece called Pangea. But on the white Permian side, it was all in a hot desert. Soon the forest began to clean out, getting smaller, until it was gone. And a big desert dry, with so many reptiles, with the only small bit of amphibians was still there. The reptile lived until the big mass extinction came. The worst mass extinction. It happened in Siberia, while lava struck the ground and volcanoes erupted. It was all worse than even the Cretaceous. That was the second worst. With the Devonian, that was also the second worst. They both were really worse and killed almost a lot of almost almost all the sea scorpions died out, and all the trilobites came extinct. Even the biggest now and then, but two groups and some other groups survived. What happened? We're moving on from the end. It happened also near the end of the Paleozoic era. And now moving into the Megazoic era, the time have been noon, meaning the time of the dinosaurs. Whoa! Now, let's find out. Who's the Alexander word on one side will soon become the dinosaurs and will become, and the synapses on the other side will turn into official mammals. For real.
That's how a mammal appeared?
Yeah, lizards turned into mammals. They have been in separate groups. We're moving in now to a Triassic period, the earliest time. Look, these are some Pseudophascists. The Alexander turned into Triassic animals. Now we're in the Jurassic period. Some Alexander didn't just turn into dinosaurs, but they turned to marine reptiles and pterosaurs. There are lots of them. The biggest marine reptile was the plesiosaur. It has a long neck. Like bigger than this mom. Bigger than the biggest human on earth. Their neck was so long that they could grab squids fit and fist. They snapped up, but they had to be careful because a big one called the corona, not the coronavirus, it's a K, okay? Coronavirus. And it was black and white. It was a top predator and it was fearsome than every sock that lived on Earth. Well, almost every sock.
The end.
Not the end. Evolution was not ending. At the Cretaceous period, everything struck. The second worst is where they make a mass extinction and was the worst mass extinction of all dino times. And it wiped out almost every dinosaur. And now the dinosaur fun part. The feathered dinosaurs. The feathered dinosaurs survived with a few of the herbivores. The feathered dinosaur will soon go into raptors. The raptors will soon evolve and will change into birds. Now let's see. The Paleogene period of the first Cenozoic era. The Cenozoic era was a big era. That was the realest to shortest of all. Since the Paleozoic era was the biggest era, squishing the Megazoic a little more small. That squished the Cenozoic a little small, but not very small. There were lots of mammals there at that time, and the first mammals lived in the Neogene. That was also when the first cat appeared on Earth. The Neogene period was a form of a big elephant-like creature lived on Earth. They were the giant mammal. They was one of the giant mammals that lived on Earth. Not only mammals, but in the Neogene, a water monster lived. The Megalodon! The Megalodon was the biggest shark ever. And now we're going to see one of them. And now we're going to see. But now the Alexander, the synapses who turned into mammals, since the Alexander, and also the first birds lived in the Neogene period. After the Neogene period, we equals into the Pleistocene period. This has been known most of the commerce period, where the giants lost it. We dropped 4 times. And the male deer will struggle in the winter. And us, the small saber-toothed cats, hunt tracking their prey. Once the cold ice age developed came, it was for one of the largest mammals. Before the the winter came, there was a special fossil called the Angela came down and turned and developed of its evolution to whales and other of its family. Next, and then one of the most coldest ones, the woolly mammoths that stomped the earth. But once the period warmed out, that's the end of the evolution. Goodbye. Remember, the first mammals were rodents, right?